Shalom, Kol Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us His truth. Shalom and salutations to all the Akim out there pushing the word and truth and sincerity. This is the brother Yahshua back with another lesson. All right, so this could be a very important few days, this next week. Anything could happen with this verdict coming up, and with all of the witchcraft that they have surrounding this, because you can go back 6 months to a incident where you got Jake working for the military. They pull him over and squirt him in the eyes, and you can save that incident for a time like this when tensions are high. Put it out there, because what you're doing is you're inflaming the people to get to your ultimate goal, which is to get everybody out in the street against each other. All right. So we're going to read a couple of precepts and then watch a couple of videos. All right. As per usual. This is Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity, right, and work evil upon their beds. When it is morning, when the morning is light, they practice it, right? They practice witchcraft, all right? Because it is in the power of their hand. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage, all right? Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil. All right? In that day shall one take up a parable against you, and lament with a doleful lamentation, and say, we be utterly spoiled. He hath changed the portion of my people. How hath he removed it from me? Turning away, he hath divided our fields. Therefore, thou shalt have none that shall cast a cord by lot in the congregation of the Lord. So your time for oppressing the children of Israel has come to an end, you damn devils. And we can clearly see what is going on. We see you right through your witchcraft, all right? So let's watch this guy here. And this guy is some sort of prepper, let's see. This guy is prepper dog, all right, using our vernacular, all right, and this is April 19th, which is yesterday, and it says, prepare, the title is Prepare for Shit Hit the Fan This Week. All right, now let's listen to what he has to say, because this devil knows what is going on, all right? They all know what time this is, okay? Judah is being roused up, all right? And their time has come, all right? And what these sorcerers are doing, they're creating a climate for a race war, all right? So let's watch this.
Afternoon, everyone. Prepper Dog here. Hope you had a good Monday. It's Monday late afternoon, evening here right now. I just wanted to give some updates and what's going on domestically and internationally. I want to focus more first on what's going on domestically. So, unless you've been under a rock, you probably heard about the trial of Derek Chauvin that is coming to an end, and it did end today. They had closing arguments this afternoon, so it is in the hands of the jury, and they'll be deliberating either tonight or starting tomorrow. So we have that going on, so a lot of people are on edge about that. Good reason. My prediction is that you get convicted of something, maybe the lesser charge, one of the lesser charges. And I believe that regardless of what he gets convicted of or not gets convicted of, there's going to be violence, there's going to be more looting, there's going to be more burning, and so I think we need to prepare for that. I think that's a good possibility. So title is of this video is prepare for SHTF, and I believe we may well see it this week. So this is going to be a very interesting week. So if you're in a city, large, small, medium, especially the large ones, and even the medium size, even your not so large major cities, I would avoid the cities if you live there. Go get your stuff, go get your preps, get what you need now, and just stay in place for the next several days at least. See what's things kind of shake out here. Okay, if you're not in a city, try to avoid it as best you can. If you need to go in, only go in if you have to. If you have to, try to blend in. And those of you who live in the city, try to blend in. Try to go gray mode right now. Now's a good time to do that. Try to blend in best you can. Don't call attention to yourself. Just go where you need to go and get out, and go about your business. Don't try to stand out with as far as clothing even. Wear something dark or just something where you blend in with the crowd. It's not a bad time to look like one of the herd. Okay, so don't go down the street in the city with tactical gear on and acting like you're all bad. You're just gonna stand out like a sore thumb. You're gonna be like a target. Okay.
Don't be a boogaloo boy.
So that's my advice for if you live there, and if, like I said, if you don't live there, try to avoid it if you can, because I think we'll see a lot of stuff happening. Okay. So we have that going on. I did see a report yesterday that a National Guard, now this was right there in Minnesota, right there near where the trial has been going on in Minneapolis, that a National Guard vehicle, a Humvee, was shot through the windshield by drive-by shooting.
Now that's code for by Negroes, all right. And we all know about about the masks and the makeup. You could put a mask on, be a Negro for a day, go shooting some shit up, or it doesn't matter who does it. They're gonna blame it on Jake anyway.
Really, nobody was killed or seriously hurt, but that tells you something there when they're taking shots at a National Guard Humvee.
Could it be the National Guard doing that? Like the police go undercover, and you got agent provocateurs. Okay, because we know that half of this shit is staged, all right? And Soros is paying people to wreak havoc and to start shit, so it's coming down from just like drugs, all right? When Jake is slanging dope on the corner, the dope had to come from somewhere. Who got it into the country? Who refined it? Who manufactured it? Okay, who brought it in from Afghanistan? Same old story.
Before the trial ends, right? So that gives us a little clue about what's going to happen, or what could happen. So we need to keep a close eye on that. So, and just beyond this trial, I was thinking about that a lot this weekend. Is that it seems like everywhere I turn, I turn the news on, or if I just look, I don't watch TV news much anymore. It's a bunch of garbage. But when I look online, just different sites, to see what's going on, it seems like every turn there's some mass shooting, or just crime has gone sky high. Not just in the cities, everywhere it seems like, even in your smaller cities.
Okay, and it's not like that shit doesn't go on every day, or has been. It's been going on. Jake been getting shot up in every city, in every state. They just pick and choose when they're going to show it, if they're going to show it, and they have control. Jake don't have control over that. Okay, it's mobs of Edomites stringing Jake up, going back hundreds of years. That has never ceased. Is whether they're going to put it on their television, on their magic source, on their Urim and Thummim, if you will. All right. Listen to a little more.
I saw a video last night. This broke my heart, man. I saw a video last night of somewhere in Chicago. Didn't specify where in Chicago, but there was a shooting at a McDonald's drive-through. A 7-year-old girl got shot. The dad was seriously hurt. I don't think he died, but the 7-year-old girl died. So somebody walked up.
So that's Jake. Oh, in Chicago, a shooting. That's Jake, right? What about the ski mountain? What about the face masks and all of that? All right, you ain't gonna say nothing about that. All right. Anyway, so this whole thing is a production. All right. They know exactly what they're doing. This is Luke 21 and 20. Oh, and when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. Right? This dude is talking about the cities. Then let those that are in Judea flee to the mountains. Let those in the city get out, and let those in the country stay out of the city. Well, that's what he was saying. It's going to get buck wild because that's where they got these little things planned, okay? They're not going to go out and surround the suburbs. They're going to surround Jake, all right? That's what they're going to do. Let's see. So we got this so-called prepper. Let's watch this real quick and then we'll get a couple more precepts and go ahead and get out. There's this here. Let's watch this. This is Good Morning America.
The emotions on edge. Law enforcement is on high alert
across. This walrus right here. Okay, now this goes back to, okay, and this is today. This is Good Morning America, April 20th, all right? It reads, state of emergency declared in Minneapolis ahead of Chauvin verdict, okay? So you can see this is a production. This is all planned. It's all set up. State of emergency, meaning they got this city compassed about with armies, all right? American troops. Let's watch.
The emotions on edge. Law enforcement is on high alert across the country in anticipation of the verdict. 250 National Guard troops have been activated in D.C., and thousands of National Guard soldiers have been deployed throughout Minneapolis. Elwin Lopez is there with the latest. Good morning, Elwin.
Good morning, Michael. Here in Minneapolis, shops and businesses like this one boarded up. Take a look at these barricades set up here, and thousands of National Guardsmen and troopers have been brought in from other states to help and assist local authorities here and are on alert as the state of emergency has been declared in the region ahead of a verdict in the trial of Derek Chauvin. Now, the governor is saying that they cannot allow civil unrest, but that they also need to listen to those communities in pain, adding that systemic and fundamental changes need to be made, and that's what we've been hearing for days from protesters across the nation over police killings. Now, here in the Twin Cities, hundreds of high school students walked out of class in protest on Monday, and starting tomorrow here, schools will remain remote through Friday as the world awaits a verdict. Michael.
All right, Elwin, thank you so much.
As the world awaits, the world is what she said. Okay, this is a plan. All of this is in conjunction with the Maxine Waters, the pandemic, okay? These fools are rolling their shit out right now. And part of it is this race war, all right? Let's see. Let's get Luke here. This is Luke 19. Let's see. Let's lock it. It's Luke 19:43. For the day shall come upon thee that thine enemies shall cast a trench about thee and compass thee round and keep thee in on every side, right? And shall lay thee even with the ground, and thy children with thee. They shall not leave thee one stone upon another, because thou knowest not the time of thy visitation. Okay? When they're actually going to attack, now you can see that you're surrounded. All right? The days will come upon you when your enemies will build an embankment. How about that? Will build ramparts against your walls and encircle you and close you in from every side. For the days will come upon you when your enemies will set up a barricade around you and surround you and hem you in. That's Negroes, you understand this, right? Hem you in or up. Okay? Well, guess what? And then they can come in on you. This is Isaiah 59 and 19. All right, and this is when we get that power. All right, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy, there he is again, shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against us. So we're getting close. All right, we're getting real close to that moment. Look at this. They're hemming you up. All right. They got these checkpoints. Look at this. Okay. Here they come. All right. So that's it on that. Just a heads up on what's going on this week. Right. And the point has been made. And hope that the elect were edified. So with that, we'll see you on the next one.